Je was hier vorig jaar met je liedje Karma. Je bent door gaan schrijven, want je hebt belangrijke dingen te vertellen. En Lost and Found is nu een nieuw liedje van jou met een prachtige videoclip.
Yeah.
Kun je
you.
kort vertellen waar het over gaat?
So Lost and Found is, it's a story about my process from recovering from sexual abuse.
Ja.
But, there's a lot of conversation happening about rape, about consent. And I just wanted to approach it from a perspective of reclaiming my sexual autonomy back from a more empowering perspective.
Yes, because if you see the clip, if you see the video clip, there's almost another message.
Yeah. I'm curious, what is that?
Well, there's a message of a powerful woman that says, you're not going to get it from me unless I decide that you're getting it.
Right, yeah, lyrically. Yeah, that's correct. I was wondering how you perceived the ropes.
Yeah.
Because after indeed showing it to other people, I was also curious how people were perceiving it, because Shibari, which is Japanese rope bondage, if you are indeed tied up, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are submissive, that you are indeed that person who is in power. But it may look like a very difficult position to put yourself in.
How was it?
So we shot the video in one day. I had to be tied up twice. It was actually very interesting. Like I had to really surrender to it. And also the whole process, we flew in a rigger from Spain, a friend of mine who indeed did the ropes. The whole process in itself was really just about consent. So with everything...
Because this is actually the message, right?
Precisely, exactly. That's indeed what's at the very
Let's have
core.
Let's have a look at a piece of the video clip.
Or you slowly undress me tenderly before you tend to me greedily. I am living my wildest fantasies inside your mind. But don't you forget, I give what you get.
Don't you forget, I give what you get.
Exactly.
Yeah. How are people reacting to your video clip?
It's been very positive so far. And I've heard responses as well, also from women, also from men actually, because it can happen to anybody really, that it's a very refreshing approach to it. That
It's a powerful approach.
Exactly, because we no longer want to walk around with our traumas, to be afraid to, trust or say yes to more things in life. So I think that was also what was very interesting for me also in the process of shooting the music video. It's easy to ask someone's permission, but to know for myself when I give that permission was kind of confusing up until today. That I'm just, practicing it a bit more.
Yeah.
Like just exploring things, exploring where my boundaries are and staying open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's confusing in a way that you do want to be open, but...
I think, at least for me personally, also being a woman, I grew up in the Philippines, which was a very Catholic country. I had the impression that female sexuality does not really exist. That, not everybody also really talks about sex. It was mostly focused on, my womanly duties to fulfill what my partner, what my man desires. So that was something that was very subtle in my upbringing. And, I think that was also, in a way, what led to me having this experience. And, I mean, of course, rape is not justifiable, but... I also want to hold myself accountable for what I can change in myself to make sure that this will never happen to me again.
And so you're using your voice.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
Please, take the stage.
Thank you.
Bella Luna!
impress me before you slowly undress me tenderly, before you tend to make greedily. I'm living my wildest fantasies inside your mind. Your fingers trigger the pleasure of pressure. Hunger, desire, rope to my figure, and I am melting in your power, that which what keeps me defined. But don't you forget, I give what you get. Oh, the moon glows above as I gaze from below. But when I'm asleep, who is to say it glows at all? Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, na, na. Oh, na, na, na. No one would know. Impress me before you slowly undress me tenderly, before you tend to me greedily. I'm living my wildest fantasies inside your mind. But don't you forget, I give what you get.